So this surround they've got up here, for one thing, should have been cut off the top, because they got to pull these outlets out and match the height of this, so that when they put the plate cover on, the switch is still sticking out. This won't work right here. It's going to sink everything in, and there'll be a big gap on top of this now, right up on here, because they cut this out. I mean, this railing here, studs all run up and down. So instead of having this railing half on the wall, half on this, they could have lowered it 3 inches and had it all on the nice backsplash there. Same with the toilet paper. They don't want to reach up over their shoulders to get the toilet paper. Why not, instead of having it half on, half off, they could have lowered the toilet paper down. I mean, that's how I'd have done that. They did it with the soap dispenser, half on, half off. Leave a big gap in the back. So I mean, you're not going to fill that. They could caulk it, but I mean, it just shouldn't have been that. It should have raised that up so it's just above the backsplash, because the only thing the backsplash is for is to stop the soap from getting all over the wall. Tiling cut around the toilet. You're not going to really caulk that. That's a big gap. That's 3/4 of an inch gap, ½ inch. So I mean, it should have just been cut a little more precise. And like on the drain, they could still fix that. It's just not going to be easy. They didn't cut the whole drain out, so now if we ever needed to get down there to do a clean out, we'd have to cut the floor or pull a tile up to get to it. So, and I'm hoping the toilet's not done, because they got to sit down, but there's no bolts in that. There's one on that side, not the other, so I'm hoping they're planning on pulling that toilet up and redoing that. But that's just in here. I mean, this got to be glued down a little better. I tried to duct tape it to hold it. And then this one here, you could see an example of what's going to happen with the outlet, because it leaves a gap behind the outlet, because they didn't pull it out to match the surface of this backsplash. And then they wouldn't have had that gap, because they wouldn't have had to cut it. And by doing that, somebody broke the plate today, because you can see you can't even reach the switch very rarely, because now it's sunk way in there. You're just going to keep breaking plates. They didn't put this one up, so they can at least make that right, but they still did. I mean, I don't know how to put a description, but look how high they put the toilet paper. I mean, you got to reach above your shoulder. So, they could have put the paper towels above the backsplash. Same with the soap. And they installed the soap dispenser on the backsplash, but they didn't even finish the wall here. So now they're going to have to remove it just to finish the wall, or they plan on sanding this and painting around it. I don't get that. So, yeah. I mean, it's not the work I'd have left, but same with this here. I mean, they can clean the ink off the floor. A dry erase marker will remove all the ink pen. This toilet, they did a better job at least. Yeah, that one they can caulk and seal. It don't look like they even pulled the toilets. That's why their holes are so bad. They got to pull the toilet and then they don't have a gap. But I don't think they did that. Let's see. I mean, let me see if there's drag marks. No. I don't think they pulled the toilet. They might have, but I don't think so. If they pulled the toilet, there wouldn't be all them gaps underneath there. They could have cut it to be all underneath it, so. Alright, that is some of what I've seen. I mean, we got glue sticking up above the surround. Can be painted over, but I mean, you shouldn't have to. That's all glue on the wall here above the surround. I mean, I guess I still got to paint this wall, so that can be all taken care of. All right.